So, an ex-developer at Valve pretty much confirmed Half-Life 3 and Dead Island Left 4 Dead 3 have been cancelled. AKA the ex-developer confirmed Gabe cannot count to 3. Now come on Gabe, we've tried in the past, but please can you try one more time and try to count to 3. 1, 2, funny.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
So enough of the memes, let's talk about why Half-Life 3 and Left 4 Dead 3 got cancelled. So I will shut the hell up and let's just jump right into it. Recently, a former developer was interviewed about Valve and their experiences at Valve in general, and in the interview he basically said he had a horrible experience at Valve and they don't care about games anymore and that they are focused on cosmetic microtransactions. For those who don't know what it is, it's basically skins you can buy in a game. So cosmetic microtransactions are skins you can buy in certain games made by Valve. For example, if you have a butter knife in CSGO and you think to yourself, you know what this knife is really missing? Rainbows. Then you could whack your rainbow skin that you've just bought onto your knife. Now you won't exactly scream out alpha male when you're running around with a rainbow knife. In fact, everyone will probably, most likely and definitely call you a shirt lifter, but at least your knife looks cool, eh? So that's what a cosmetic microtransaction is. Now, I'm going to read a quote and this is what the ex-developer apparently said. Quote 1 reads, Valve has discovered that the cosmetic microtransactions are big money makers and thus every team at Valve was dedicated to this vision. When I was there before Artifact started in open development, there were essentially no new games being developed at all, he said. So if you didn't really understand that, basically what they are trying to say is that the main focus is to exploit their fans and rinse them dry for all their money. If that wasn't dumbed down enough, they basically want to steal as much money as they can from 12-year-old Duncan who uses his mum's debit card. That's what they're trying to say. Which one I used bought £700 worth of CSGO skins using my credit card.
What do you mean? Well, it was fucking one of yours.
Now the ex-developer goes on to say this. There was a small group that were working on Left 4 Dead 3, cancelled shortly after I joined, and a couple guys poking around with pre-production experiments for Half-Life 3. It will never be released. Jesus. But effectively all the attention was focused on cosmetic items and the economy of the 3 big games Dota, CSGO and TF2. So the reason we won't be getting Half-Life 3 and Left 4 Dead 3 anytime soon is because they won't make enough money. See, with games like CSGO, Dota 2 and TF2, you can buy things in games through microtransactions. Whilst with Half-Life 3 and Left 4 Dead 3, there will be no point in microtransactions, these type of microtransactions being in the game. Thus Valve have put off making these types of games, these 2 games, sorry. Microtransactions allow you to make Floyd Mayweather money for 8 years straight as long as the game remains relevant. Games like CSGO, Dota 2 and TF2 are evergreen games, which means they will continuously rake in money no matter what. Whilst games like Left 4 Dead 2 and Half-Life 2 don't. They don't have the same monetization as these other games do, and you can't milk everyone dry like you can with the other games with Left 4 Dead 2 and Half-Life 2, sorry. Valve look at Left 4 Dead 2 and Half-Life 2 sales as chump change. Boss, great news! Left 4 Dead 2 and Half-Life 2 just made us 30 million in the last month. What? I know, isn't it amazing? Bro, I wipe my eyes with 30 mil. That's chump change to me. Wait, what? Bro, CSGO is making me 6 bill per second. You think I care about some little 30 mil? Boss, Left 4 Dead 2 and Half-Life 2 made us 30 million. That's what you sound like, bro. Well, I thought it would be. Bro, get out now! I am so sorry about that. Oh, Jesus. Valve only care about making money now, and because Left 4 Dead 3 and Half-Life 3 can't make them as much money as CSGO could, they have decided not to make them because it won't make them enough money, basically.
Considering I can't do this shit, honestly.
I can't do this shit. I can't do this shit. I'm tired of this.
The last quote I'm going to read sums up Valve's entire mindset around games and games that they are going to release in the future. One very senior employee even said that Valve would never make another single player game because they weren't worth the effort. Portal 2, he explained, had only made 200 million. Sorry, it put me off how they said only 200 million in profit, and that kind of chump change just wasn't worth it when you could make hundreds of millions a year selling digital hats and paint jobs for guns, most of which are designed by players, not the employees. I'm sorry for stumbling over my words in the last quote. I'm still stumbling now, but it was because of that, because of the word only 200 million. That really threw me off. The word only really threw me off. Yo boss, how much profit did we make on Portal 2 last year? Only 200 million. Are you alright, boss? Yeah, it's just 200 million, yeah? That's chump change to me. I make hundreds of millions per second with CSGO, Dota 2 and TF2. Come on. So to conclude this mess of a video, Valve don't care what the fans want, they only care what the fans can give them, and that is a lot of money. So pretty much everyone who's bought a CSGO skin, you are to blame for Left 4 Dead 3 and Half-Life 3 never coming out. Left 4 Dead 3, Half-Life 3 will never come out, or not come out in any time in the near future, because Valve's main focus is how much money can they make and how much can they rob people without them knowing. And until they get caught and until sales go down for Dota 2, TF2 and CSGO, then I don't think we're getting Left 4 Dead 3 and Half-Life 3 anytime soon. Plus, I don't think we'll ever get a Half-Life 3 because it's been hyped up so much. Even Valve came out and said, yo, we might never make Half-Life 3 because it's been hyped up so much that whatever we release into the public, it will never meet the fans' expectation. And you have to agree with them with that. Half-Life 3 has been a meme and a joke ever since Half-Life 2. And it's been hyped up so much to the point that even if Valve make a 9D Half-Life 3 experience with VR and third person and first person, and the fact that you can actually go inside the game, it still won't be enough because it's been hyped up that much. So I don't think Half-Life 3 would ever come out. Whilst there's still hope for Left 4 Dead 3, I just don't see either game coming out anytime soon. So thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button with a quick elbow, headbutt the subscribe button, and chalk out the bell notifications. Until that made no sense. Until next time, I've been THEAR. Put THEAR inside your heart. We are representing baby. Oh.